believe in soulmates?
I mean, wait, you were dead ass asking me that?
Yeah, sure. Let's run with it. Fuck it.
I do, but I think it like very few and rare in between, man.
Mm,
I agree.
okay. You believe in soulmates?
I do. I believe in soulmates.
Oh, that's fire. Neek, you believe in Don?
No,
No.
no.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
I mean, I think that you have a strong passion for someone, strong love, but you know, we always evolve. I mean, there's some people that you get, but there's a lot of people out here. Like,
hundred
even in my
percent.
Yeah, the
position in
thing
Michigan
is,
over here,
do you think it's possible to have more than one soulmate?
Mm,
Mm.
that's a good question, my friend.
mm,
Um, see, I wouldn't. That's a good question. For those who believe in that, then yeah. For me, I just think that you're just connecting
yeah.
with people, man. Like, there's just some people that you get, and they get you, and people may look at that as being a soulmate.
Yeah,
Right.
right, right.
I just think that there's multiple connections. That it isn't just one person on this planet for you.
Right. That's where
But
I'm at. You know.
Polygamy.
yeah, but you have to look at, is it worth throwing away what you have and that someone really loves you and gives a damn about you? Is that worth searching for more? Because you always hear there's plenty of fish in the sea, but there's a lot of tilapia too. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like,
say that
how
again,
much
bro.
is a good quality
Mm.
fish? You know what I'm saying?
100%. Right.
Mm.
So, and you see what they have put on the market, like they don't come without any labels, just like tilapia. They don't tell you to eat their own shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, and a lot of us are self-absorbed. That's a whole different thing. But um, soulmates, no, I don't believe in. I just believe you can connect with people. Um, there's just so many different things, and I guess from the first point you guys made, maybe that's why people want to have that open relationship, the open marriage, because they're just like, I want to connect with people and have someone plug their dick in me, or vice versa. So,
Get plugged out here getting plugged.
No, I'm just glad
I
that
mean,
Sean agreed with me
I
on
mean,
that.
but that raises like a very interesting point though, because it's like, yo, sex is very important in a relationship, and it's like, if let's say you meet somebody who is checking all the boxes, and then you get to the sex portion of it, and it's like, they're not at that same level that you're at, like what do you do with that, gentleman?
Oh, you mean like as far as like performance
Oh,
and
I mean anything, like where they're just very vanilla with everything, and then like you're fucking used to, fucking doing butt plugs and fucking rim jobs and all this crazy shit, spitting in each other's mouths. You know what I mean? Put
oh shit.
feet in your face. You know,
Yo, I've never had
you're.
a bad lay. I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you? Oh, you never had a
I
bad
never had
play.
bad sex. Nah, man.
Damn. So
Not
you bring
yet.
so hold on. Let's dissect that for a second.
I'm not saying I'm great, but I'm saying
No,
I
no,
never
no,
had a
no.
woman that was bad.
I was gonna go with the approach, like so, like
Okay.
when you were first. Well, if you feel like you don't want to discuss this, then we can
Now
cut
go
it.
ahead.
But
Listen, go
now,
ahead.
so what I was gonna ask is like, do you, so when you're initiating sex with a new female, like, is it something that like you just automatically go like, boom, I'm gonna fucking set the law down and say like, well, show her what my level is, and she can either meet me or I'm gonna fucking bring her up here either way.
See,
Is that what you?
now this is what I learned with the game, man. So at first I thought I was revealing too much, but
Mm-hmm.
this is gonna sound fucked up. But what I do, because I know some people, but women, since I'm not gay, since there's gonna be some women that look at, if I reveal what I like, oh, he's easy. I know what buttons to
Yeah.
press. But what I'm doing in turn, I'm turning you into the freak I want you to be. So
Right.
you think you're gaming me, but I'm turning you out because I want you to fuck me this way, kiss me this way. So your
So you
ego
pull
is
it out.
getting big because it's like, oh man, I know he likes this, and I'm gonna, if she's good people, she's good people. I just want to satisfy him. But
Mm.
there may be one that says I'm gonna turn him out and try to get him for what I have. And it's like, nah, bitch, like you're gonna be my freak and you're gonna do what I want you to do. So I I don't reveal everything at once, but I take the initiative. Like I'm on the neck, I'm on her tits, I'm grabbing ass, smacking. I'm telling her in her ear, like, yo, do this, do that. So I take initiative.
Okay.
And then I let her do what she wants to do, as whether I'm telling her this is what I like, or I let her discover that. So I let her discover, but she'll start to see how my body reacts to certain things. Um, so I mean, that's my approach to like a new chick. I'll even say, y'all throw it out there. Yo, the Jamaican chick, we both laughed about it. I never did this before. I mean, I never did it again. Yo, thank God she was clean, bro. We were drinking, not to blame that. Yo, I ate her pussy and her ass the first fucking day. That was fucked. Yo, I tell you, I was fucked up, yo.
No,
Eating
every
the bitch's ass, yo.
Huh?
I'm saying, like, we just coming from, like, we just came from school. We go
Yeah.
over to the
Sometimes you gotta
bar.
do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I mean, her shit tastes clean, but it was like, damn.
Hey.
That's wild.
I
Yo,
woke up, I said, yo, did I really just eat your ass first? Like, after we laid down and took a nap and we started laughing, she was like, yeah. I was like, damn.
But the thing is like, yo, she didn't stop you.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
word.
So she
No.
you know what I mean? So it's like,
No.
she can't say
And
no.
I made a couple people come from eating ass. So,
Okay.
I'm telling you, and Jesus said,
So,
"Come
yeah.
to the bar."
it's written in the Bible, must eat ass.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, what does Trick Daddy what he says? Eat a booty? That
There
bullshit.
you go. There you go.
Not the trick.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He trying to push that, but see, I don't let no girl eat my ass. He's trying to push that shit.
Yeah, no, that's not a good
I've
question.
had the adverse effect of that. I can't lie. I mean, granted, I'm retired. I'm out the game now. But back when I was out in these streets playing, there was one time I was like, yo, I'm about to give like this girl 100%. I'm about to blah, blah, blah.
What's 100%, Lauren?
Like, yo, pause. So I did my, I did my due diligence. Next
What is
day,
that?
grade A stalker type shit, bro. So
What-
my thing is, so ever since that happened, my rule was, yo, every time I'm smashing for the first time, never give 100%. Because you could possibly get like a stalker on you. Fuck that shit.
What'd you do to that girl, Lauren?
Hey, chill, B. But
You don't
yeah,
want to reveal your tricks, nigga.
I
don't
just
know.
want to know what's 50%, what's 100%.
Listen, if we had women on here, I would talk about it. But being that it's like 4 dudes, can't do that. That's pause.
Here, if I pull up a doll, show me in a doll. Show me in a
Dog.
doll.
Niggas still play with dolls anymore? Like, or is that some
Show me one a doll where you touch it.
Where do you touch it?
doll?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, did they touch you here? Did they touch you?
A doll. I haven't even heard that word in years. A
Yo,
doll.
Lauren, you went to
Oh,
trying
shit.
new things. You went to trying new things in the bedroom with that new girl.
Sex.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not. I've done everything in the book except obviously I ain't do no gay shit. And
That's not
threesome.
everything in that book.
Yeah, bro.
That book is thick, bro. Like, so let's talk about what Lauren doesn't do. What doesn't Lauren do in the bed?
I
Like,
mean, I can't.
all right, now let's we'll move along.
You got a plug with your name on it, nigga.
Huh?
You got a plug with your name on it.
Oh nah, chill. I ain't do that plug shit. See, I said no gay shit. I ain't do no gay shit.
What's gay to one person isn't gay to another. It's like, all right, now,
Yo,
Yo, nah, fuck that. There's
that
a
shit ain't
standard.
subjective.
Like, there's a standard, yo. If you getting duped in your ass, like, come on, B.
Yo, what if you
What
hitting
about
the
the person
mission?
that
What?
thinks that? What about the person that thinks that? Oh, I'm giving it, I'm not receiving, so I'm not gay.
Nah.
Ah.
Yo, Lauren, what if you hit the missionary and you got your finger on her butt, she got her finger on your butt?
yeah.
So yeah.
Y'all like
So if
pretzels?
just having a party. Nah, I ain't with it. I ain't with it.
It's pretzeling each other.
Maybe when I'm like 50, I'll start doing that shit. But
Yo,
for
she
right
touching
now,
your
I'm
G spot.
Yeah.
G spot. You know why the letter is G, right?
Well,
Gay.
Gay.
Exactly.
Damn, canceled.
Gay spot.
So canceled now.
Facts. Facts.
So I wanted to try some.
Uh-oh.
So I wanted, I was gonna name some, I guess, different qualities or traits, and I wanted you guys to, say which was important, or I guess like which was the most important, or which something that you will let slide and ain't that important.
Okay.
So
okay.
I got a few.
That
Like,
kind of
it's like something that's important that sort of around the lines and make or break the relationship.
Okay.
Different qualities, but how important or least important is that quality?
All right.
All right.
So trust. That's one.
Listen,
How important is
that's
it?
on the scale of very important, man.
hmm
So that makes or breaks the relationship for you,
Hell yeah.
Lauren?
Oh, how that's the main part of a relationship. I can't trust you. I'm slicing your throat, nigga. It's like not
Gotta go. She gotta go.
gotta go.
So you wouldn't mind? So would you give your girl the password to everything? Your fucking
She already has it.
phone. Oh, she already know all that.
Yeah.
You have
The only
hers.
thing she don't know is my social security number. But once if we get married, I'm gonna give her that too.
I was about to say I
Right.
can't wait to tell her.
Why would she need
Yeah.
your social security number, Lauren?
In case I get into a coma in the hospital and she has to do like paperwork and shit for me.
Yo, you are
He
covered.
right.
Yo,
He got that.
is
He got
dead
it.
ass
He got
covered
it.
all bases. Yo,
Good
yo,
shit.
drop on the clues bomb.
Yo,
first.
word, definitely drop one of those.
Boom.
Yo, I'm telling yo, this relationship shit I take serious, bro. Like
It's
this is
crazy.
like yo, my girl. At the end of the day, let's say God forbid something happens to me. I trust. This is another point I made in my rant. If you're in a relationship, you gotta trust that if you were to go into a coma for 2 months, your car note gonna be paid, your credit card bill is gonna be paid, rent gonna be paid, mortgage paid, um, hospital bills paid. She's taking care of you, making sure they not giving you something that you're allergic to. She gotta know your like, yo, you gotta
That's a
trust that your
fact.
partner. Your partner has to basically be another you.
Who's gonna satisfy her in the bed though, while you're in a coma?
Yo, this is what there's a
Yo.
new
You're
quote
not
that
covering all bases, Lauren.
so, so fat. So Pete,
You need a beneficiary for.
there's a new quote I've been saying, and everybody knows this quote, and it's I don't know why, but it just suits my life right now because I lack empathy. But bro, I would just you got to figure it out. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Yo, we miss you out here, Lauren.
Yo,
Yeah,
literally,
miss
man.
y'all too, man.
Yo, come home, Lauren.
Bad, Lauren.
Come to
Come
bed.
on, nigga.
But I also agree, yo, trust is definitely important, man. Without trust, you don't have shit.
Word.
Plain and
That's
simple.
number one. That is number one on the list for me. Because if I can't trust, yeah. I don't even. Mm-mm.
I mean, you already saying exactly. I mean, yo, if there is no trust,
There's-
there is no relationship.
You gotta go.
That's it.
Shit, yeah.
You know, and that's I got a prime example of that shit. I was in a relationship with a married woman that didn't tell me that she was married. Whole time kept it from me. I was like, how the fuck did that happen? So it's just like once I found that shit out, I'm like, oh, you lying to me about this? What else you lying to me about?
So, quick question:
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
when so that happened, do you take that to the next relationship?
Oh, that's a great question.
I just got a feeling she gonna lie.
Nah, you just be on guard. You don't.
Right.
You don't want to be going around being totally monkey. Man. All right, you don't. You
I
don't.
knew you were gonna do that.
See, I fit it in there. All right, yeah. We were talking about that before. So, but yeah, man, you don't want to be like beside yourself and fucking like automatically jump into a next relationship with these preconceived ideas that everybody's a fucking liar. It took a while to get to that point of like being able to trust somebody, but again, knowing your worth, going in a relationship, going like, yo, I have value, you know what I mean? And this is what I bring to the table. So if you fuck this up, that's on you. I gave you everything I got. You know what I mean? Exactly.
So the next one is compromise.
That might be up there with trust for me.
Very, very important, man. I'll just say, like my girl, she didn't party as much in her 20s, and I did. And so now she's at this point. We're in our latter part of our 30s, and she wants to go out and dance. She was doing it with the guy before me, and I told her, I said, nah, like I'm not going to. Like I already did that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in the environment. I did that already. But I thought about how selfish I was in a sense because, you know, this is something she wants to do. You know, so compromise, you have to have compromise. Also, me taking this job in Michigan where I'm at now, and I'm gonna be here 9 months, and I was only planning being here 3 months. There was a compromise on that, and I would honestly ask her and let her know what's going on, and she was like, "Yo, go make the money. Like, make it while you can do that. Opportunity is not gonna always be there.
That's what's up.
Because if she was to shut me down and I was honest with her about it, you know, I love her. Are we in love? We say that to each other. No, we're not in love with each other, but I love her. I've known her for almost 10 years, and I've known her since she was 21 also. But
Right.
I've known her more intimately since like 2012, so 9 years. But I said to her, I said, if you were to try to deny me, because no one's going to deny me this opportunity, I would just wish you the best of luck on your way and just hope you pick a suitable guy. So we have that kind of honesty, but the answer to that compromise, you have to compromise in a relationship, man. You have to.
So when you're saying compromise, like it does it go both ways? Like, does she have to compromise also? And like, I mean, like in a relationship, are you okay with like the woman not compromising, or is that like a deal breaker also?
It
I
just
mean, or is
depends
it
on
certain
what it
things?
is.
Right, right,
Certain things. It depends on what it is. I think like her wanting to go dance, it's really not a big deal. Um it's something she enjoys, it's something she wants to get out of her system. I'll go with her and do that.
Mm.
You know, and the fact that she wants to do it with me and she's not saying, well, me and my girlfriends are going to go out and dance. You know what I mean? Like, she's
right.
like, no, I want you to be there and dance with me. I don't want to dance with a stranger.
That's
Not that
what's
I'm
up.
going to fuck him or get his number anyway, but I want you there. So
That's hot.
instead of looking at it and saying, nah, I don't care, do your own thing, no, like, that shows her love also, her extension. And I would be really doing our relationship a disservice if I didn't catch that cue and, you know, do what she wants. She's allowing me to do what I want to do. Um, I think the compromise goes as far, like we were talking about stepping out or whatever, you know,
Mhm.
depending on your comfort level. But if it's for the betterment of the relationship and it's going to keep things fresh and exciting because things get stale, you know, we
Mhm.
all change in this life, you know, metamorphosize into something else. You have to go with it and you have to keep an open mind in that aspect. So yeah, compromise you have to. Or unfortunately, some people do shit where they're gonna step out because they feel they need excitement. You know, no excuse for it, but it happens.
True.
Or Lord.
And so no bullshit. I'm living the opposite life of Dom right now. So my girl's at the point where she don't even like to go clubbing no more. But I'm still, you know me, I'm out here. I'm wilding. So we discussed this early in the game though. She was like, yo, I don't even care if you dance with other people, just like you know right is right and wrong is wrong. So I know it's the same for her too when she was still going out with her friends. So we had that again, we have that trust. So we know like, yo, if I'm going out, it's all good. Prime example, one of my good friends, I ain't gonna mention no names because I don't want them tied to the stupid shit I be saying.
You could
She's
not.
female.
You could just not say that. You
That's
could
fact.
literally just fucking
That's fact,
breeze over.
right? Maybe I want to say that. It's like, nah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So that the person that know you
Yeah,
talking
like
about
they,
them.
you got people outside the show sweating. Like, oh, is he talking about me? Oh shit, he better not say my fucking name. All right, go on.
But she's a female, and we started this shit where me and her go out on Thursday nights. Anybody's welcome to join us, but you know, like niggas got work, so everybody I hit up, even my girl, like, yo, you gonna come out with me and so and so? She's like, nah, I got work. So me and her go out, go to the bar, have some drinks, and I just go home, go to sleep. Like my girl trusts me to do that. The compromise is obviously like it's just I feel like you get into a point how could I word this without mumbling? In a
Mumble rap.
relationship, you get to a point where compromise comes like it's just like second nature. Like you know what your partner likes, what they don't like, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. If they suggest something, you can be like, I'm with that, but can we modify it to so and so? It's just like a second hand type of shit. Um, even and not even just with like girlfriend, even friends too. Um, with like friendships, you just like compromise as an adult. If you're a mature adult, compromise is just like fucking nature type shit, in my opinion.
Now I believe that everybody, people in relationships should definitely compromise. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I'm working on, man. I got a lot that I'm working on because sometimes when I don't be feeling like it, man, I just be like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. You know,
So you stay firm on your feelings.
yes and no because sometimes I've been, it's like it's even.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing
I've been
either
most
way.
times. And sometimes I'm just like, I don't really feel like it.
What is the thing that stifles you from compromising though? Like or does it depend on what it is? Like, so let's say hypothetically something with your kids, like, yo, I'm not like you have a belief, like I want them to be I want them to learn fucking French.
right.
Like you're like, no, I'm staying firm on it. They're not learning Spanish. Not at least not now. They're gonna learn French first. Like is it that kind of thing? Like so something like that where it's like, okay, on the opposite end, yo, you wanna go grocery shopping? Nah. And then she'd be like, yo, come on, let's just fucking get it over. You'd be like, all right.
It's like you said with the whole the grocery shopping thing. Sometimes I'm like, most times I'm probably like, yo, nah, I really don't feel like it. But I go with her because I also keep in the back of my head, like, niggas is crazy out here.
Right.
So you want to make sure you there with them, in case something pop off. And then also help them. You know what I mean? But sometimes when I be getting off of work and shit, man, I just be trying to relax, and then you right back there the next day. You know what I'm saying? So but if it's something like even with the kids, man, like it's hard for me to kind of bend it. It really is, and you don't want to do anything to fucking, guess hurt their childhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want them to be balanced as well. So you kind of, introduce things that that makes sense to you. You know what I'm saying? But then they're also exploring life also. So, it depends on this particular situation, man. Some things I just don't bend on because it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And even trying to, understand it and be objective and listening to the other perspective, it still doesn't make sense. So I don't try to bend on it. But I believe compromising, in certain instances is definitely paramount. So,
Lauren pretty much said everything that I was gonna say about compromising.
that was like number one too, right?
Compromising is definitely up there with trust with me because I don't like arguing. I don't like arguing. I don't like clashing. Like and we can come to a middle ground. And that also saves a relationship. The no need for arguing all the damn time.
John.
I like arguing. Sometimes you gotta stand your ground. Sometimes you gotta fucking, I don't know.
It keeps you sharp.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 with compromising, man. I think some things you shouldn't compromise with. If your girlfriend cheating on you, you don't compromise with that. You get the fuck out of the. No, I'm just. No, I know. He's like, wait. I didn't know this.
Hold on, John. Where you going with this, bro?
He's like, I didn't know it was that serious. Is that where we're going with the compromise? No, but and then even with myself, man, it's just like I feel like people need to keep growing, like in a relationship. You shouldn't. Man, once people start becoming stagnant, it's like it becomes this thing where like you should never be complacent, with anything in a relationship, man. I don't think you should compromise with that. If your partner is like feeling unmotivated or something like that, man, you got to kick them in their ass and you got to be like, yo, listen, you're better than this. You're better than this. You could do fucking so much more. Don't just settle where you're at. So, but at the same time, don't be a fucking nuisance about it. You know what I mean? Going back to my point about changing people, it's like there's a difference between supporting and then changing,
Right.
So, but yeah, compromising, very important. I mean, like to compromise though, in order to like, get things done. Yeah. I mean, basically what you guys said. but at the same time, don't compromise on certain things that are very important to you.
And I feel you on that, because like if your shorty is having like a Christmas party at work and she don't like the people at work and she want to drag you along to that, it's like, if you don't like the people at work, why you gonna bring me there too?
Exactly. Like, what about this? How about let's not both go?
Yeah, we can both skip on that. Who you trying to impress over there?
I feel that.
Now I gotta be fake. You know? So the next one is individuality. Sorry, to give a little context, it just, neither partner should have to compromise who he or she is. His or her identity should not be based on a partner.
Well, Sean already hit that.
Skip it.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, bro. I mean, some things are gonna rub off on each other, whether it's humor but you have to be your own person. That's why the person's attracted to you in the first place.
Right.
We're not, 18 or in our early 20s where, you're still getting to know yourself and you're not even caring about that really. You're just going through your trials and tribulations that are eventually going to define who you are. No, you have to be yourself. I'll say this, one of my friends, and we're into the same, we both like heavy metal music. And so before she left here, we went to a couple concerts, but I can tell the way she loves her boyfriend, he put her on to a lot of the music we're into. So that rubbed off on her because she was naming bands, but then I was going in depth and she didn't know more so. And I knew like the history and anthology and such, and she didn't, but he did. So I can tell. No, I mean, I don't know if people, you know what? I don't know if people are even aware that really happens.
What's that?
That they so that their significant other's personality rubs off on them, and they start to lose themselves in a way because maybe they're so in love with them,
For sure.
That ass.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I mean, I feel like the longer you're together, that shit's gonna happen. Your personalities are definitely gonna start fucking crossing. I'd say prime example. Bro, like we're heavy into film. Like we fucking analyze it, dissect the fuck out of it. I feel like my girl, she was into movies, but like I think she become more into movies and then looks for different things now because we have conversations about it. And I think I dragged her into that world where it was like, okay, now we're gonna be really critical of shit. And it's like, I didn't, from my memory, I don't remember her being that way in the beginning, So, so I think like, yeah, you're definitely gonna grab different aspects of it, and then also on the flip side, like she loves to cook and like she's very particular about how she makes her meals and like, everything's got to be like very precise with that. And then like, anytime I'm making something which isn't on the level that she makes it, but I'm getting that way where I'm like very particular. And I was like, I don't give a fuck before. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna make a tuna fish sandwich. I don't give a fuck. But now it's like, extra, effort into it.
You were making, I mean, when I was coming from college from SUNY, I was missing them home cooked meals. You were throwing down a bit.
Yeah, but I mean, but then it was more like a automatic type of thing, but now it's more like passion behind it, I guess. Is
okay.
Trying to emphasize where I'm just like okay. Back then I'm like, I'm just making a meal, but now I'm like,
brother,
yeah. And then like now it's like, it's gonna be like I'm chefing it up in the kitchen, making these fucking chicken nuggets.
Be on there like, what was Eddie Murphy's name? Mr. Church, nigga?
Yeah, Mr. Church. I'm being Mr. Church in the fucking... Nah, but like, it makes me want to up my game though. This way, like, we can cook in the kitchen together. I think that's dope. Like sharing, like, shit like that, But I'm that guy, So
that's dope.
But yeah.
Okay.
Lore.
Don't talk to me. It's like, nah. So wait, were we skipping? Because I feel like we're jumping around a little bit, so I'm confused on what do you want me to answer?
Oh, that one was individuality.
Yeah, do you think
that's yo, so you gotta be your own person. Sean definitely touched on this, I feel like. But I'm big on what quote is it? I figured folk around me would learn to take me better instead of trying to change me. I've been this way forever. I live by that shit. Like, if I'm with you and you're trying to change who I am as an individual, man, we're simply not gonna work. Um, and you would figure like you date me because you like me, but I feel like Sean already said this shit. Whatever.
Nah, you're
So,
good. Reiterate.
um, I want to touch on though what Dom said, that you start acting like your significant other. I mean, I don't, but I've dated girls. I would say every girl I dated started talking like me within 6 months. Like, words I know, like I know, and you know I primarily date white girls. They do not be dropping word like that in dead ass. In
Mm.
facts. 6 months in, they're saying that type of shit. I'm like,
How
but
you
it's like,
react?
huh?
How do you react once you catch on to it? Do you go like, "Oh, that's cute," or you be like, "Yo, stop talking like that"?
Nah, nah, nah. So I'll like give them a little side eye, but I won't say nothing, and I'll just like keep a mental note. Like
You
that
put,
mean I take it as yo, they really really like me. That's how I take it.
why you being pussy, Lauren? Call him on it. Call him on
Nah,
it. No, let me stop.
nah,
Not everything's an argument. I got you.
that's a fact. I'm pussy. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, definitely you have to be your own person, yo, and you have to allow the person you're with to be their own person. It's just fair.
Plain and simple, right?
Like that.
Or
Good.
Yeah, I agree with y'all, man. You know, you were who you were before you got with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Engage in those things that make you happy and make you define who you are. So,
It's just kind of like what Dom said. Like the reason why you like me is because me being me.
plain
You
and
know what I
simple,
mean?
right?
So why change me?
So yeah, definitely. That's a big one. I don't know if it really makes or breaks me, but it's a big one. It's up there. I give it about like a 6 or some shit. It's a good
mm,
one.
7's a weird number. Like,
So the next one is dependence.
okay, so what were we talking about? Like somebody depending on you or you being dependable?
Both.
Oh, fire. All right, go with.
Hmm. Shit. Well, I don't like depending, and I've been used to that. And really, up until I got my shit together, getting into the school, the occupation I'm doing, um, I don't. For me as a man, I think you guys would agree. If you're not, if you're unable to stand on your own and take care of yourself, and you don't, you feel less than.
facts.
And I could say with my son's mother, that was a huge learning lesson. And depending on her, she made more money. I was still trying to wrap up when I was in SUNY Albany and trying to wrap that up, and I didn't finish. And my son was born, and we would go to certain little events and parties, and she's uttering out of her mouth, "Oh, I'm the breadwinner," and like dumb shit. And
Mm,
that always left a sour taste in my mouth. And years later, as everyone would say, and even Sean, you could see she was trying to mold and manipulate me.
right.
And because she's 12 years older than I am, and I didn't see certain things that I would now have seen. But I don't mind people being dependent on me. I like doing like I would say like Sean has always looked out for me, my all of us, me and my brothers, and vice versa with certain things. But there was times it could have been whether a lending an ear or monetary. I think we're mostly talking about. I like being someone that someone can come to and I can help them out, and I'm able to facilitate uh, certain things that can get them out of a hole or can help propel them to a new status. Just like I was helped. But I would say, I don't like being dependent, especially I don't. Nah, female's not going to take care of me. Fuck that.
Mm.
Fuck that.
Boom.
I'd rather cut my balls off and castrate myself than let a woman. Because there's so many things that come with that.
Hmm.
And how long is she really going to respect you? Even if, let's say, you have a credible, you have credible information to what's going on. Maybe you're sick, maybe you're just down on your luck a little bit. But in her nature, the way she's hardwired, how long can she actually respect that?
Dead
Even
ass.
if she says, "I want to run shit."
Nah,
But she
seriously.
really, and we know they're complex, but they really don't want to run shit. They want you to run it,
Hmm.
and it's the idea that they can control that. And as long as you're a man and you put your foot down in a way where it's like, no, this is how this is. If not, bye bye. But no, I would never. To answer that, not to go round and round. No, I don't like being depending on someone, especially a woman. That shit is for the birds.
Nah, you're right. She might as well tell you she folded your panties and put them in the second drawer.
Oh yeah, she's like, might as well. Oh, you want your balls back? Throw it in the garbage and shit.
Keep them on the
And
keychain.
Damn.
I
How do
will
y'all feel
say.
about niggas wearing panties?
Yo, how you feel about birds?
Alfred Hitchcock,
You think birds
Hitchcock.
fucking had that same problem? Like where like
Dependents?
yeah, where they well they do depend on each other. No, let me stop. Fucking bird.
Florida.
Hold up. I think Dom was about to say some more prolific shit. What were you about to say, bro?
Oh no, nah. Um, nah. You guys are funny, yo.
Ah,
Nah.
damn. Nah, he was about to
Just
say
pretty.
some shit.
Man. Just pretty much. Um, the lack of respect. Oh, I was gonna say this, and it's like it's in jest, and it's me being petty. I'm over the nonsense, and there's still some nonsense going on between my son's mother and I don't get it. But anyway, um, so the same party she said that shit about, oh, it's hard being a breadwinner, but I'm taking care of my family. It just so happened, me and this other woman, she was married. I don't know what it was, and I guess this is all coming full circle in a sense when we touch on different topics about soulmates or being attracted to other people's energy and shit. Me and this woman was dead ass in the middle of this living room at this cookie party, some white people shit, and we just hit it off, yo, like conversation. We were so enamored with our like ideas and just there was just an attraction, white woman, beautiful eyes, and we just was in the middle of the living room, and then her husband comes over with this look on his face, and then my son's mother comes over with this look on her face also, and they want us to introduce them, and we were both reluctant, kind of like, yo, fuck off, yo, like, especially me, like, I just heard you say some shit. Listen, I'll cheat on you with, not to say that's right, but like, fuck you. So we eventually introduced them. Like she's like, "Oh, here's my husband, Brad or whatever," and I'm like, "Oh, here's my son's mother, blah blah blah," and and from that point they tried to interject and keep a fucking eye on us. But that's all I was saying. But you know what? She respect that in a sense because slowly but surely I stopped caring, and you know, she tried. I do see in hindsight she tried to manipulate with the age difference. And you only could do that but for so long, before someone has enough and they're ready to move on. But that's all I was
Absolutely.
going to touch on, Lauren.
Word. Nah, that's dope. I don't even want to go because everything you said was fire. But I will. So I agree with everything you said. I won't go on a rant, but I'll give an example of how like because I've been there. Like, and shout out to Sean again. He held me down. Good ass friend. I uh I was like at my brokest. And I guess this is like a side lesson that sometimes money doesn't really mean anything. If you have a good personality, like you can still bag women, like it don't matter.
Oh,
But
for
so I
real.
was messing around with this girl, but mind you, I was dead broke. I had to have one of my friends. This is how back in the day this shit is. Like you can do that whole what's it called? The whole unemployment shit. You can do that shit online. Like it was back in the day. I had to have somebody drive me down to the office to fill out paperwork. So eh, just like my mindset was so on like, yo, I'm broke. I literally had like no bread, like plenty nights ate sleep for dinner type shit. And it's like I was fucking around with this girl, but I was so focused on, I gotta be like a quote unquote a man. I gotta get like my feet on the ground and get to running. Like I was so broke, yo, we would be fucking sometimes and I would just get like limp, bro. Like my shit just wouldn't work because I was low key depressed. This shit is it's real shit. I feel bad. Shout out to Shorty though, she held me down too. But just being a man, like if you can't hold yourself down, like I felt worthless. I felt like less than a human being, bro. 'cause I
Right,
was
bro.
broke and I couldn't hold it down. Credit score was like 4 something. Like I was down bad. And like she would be wanting to fuck and I just like couldn't get up. And I've never had that problem before. And it was when like I had money, obviously, but just being so low and feeling like less than a man, I couldn't even get up. That's how bad that shit is. Well, for some, because some other guys thrive on that shit and just use women, but whatever, I'm not like that.
I'm gonna
But
sleep
yeah,
on the couch
definitely,
tonight.
like, but being I don't like. So with that being said, obviously I got out the mud. I'm doing great in life now, but I don't like being like depending on people, and that's I think that comes with my like lack of empathy too. Because that's be telling niggas nowadays, I just be like, yo, figure it out. If I could do it and I was at my lowest of lows, you could fucking do it too. You just gotta take the time to do it. A lot of niggas is lazy, but that's a whole nother story. But yo, I don't like being dependent on everybody. Even my girl, like, nah, I'll give an example. I hate being dependent on somebody so much. I will carry all the grocery bags inside the house and open the door so I don't have to rely on you opening the door for me. Like that's how dependent I
Yeah,
am
I'll
on
be doing
myself.
that shit too.
Word, like I hate that shit. Like
So,
relying, and it's like a pride issue too. Like I don't like people being able to say that they like help me. I don't like that shit.
I'm with you there, bro.
so,
Or I hate that
do you
shit.
decline help all the time? Do you think any form of help or assistance is dependency?
Yeah, Lauren.
Nah, but so this is the thing. I won't decline help, but I'll ask for help when I should have asked for it like a week ago, and now I need extra more help because I didn't ask for help. That's how I am.
Are you okay with giving help?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm very giving. I love giving. But for
Let
me
me
to ask for help, there has to be a gun in my head for me to finally say, "Hey, I need help."
let me get a couple dollars.
All right, I got you. Send me the cash app.
Do you depend on your barber to give you a haircut?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's different
Oh,
though.
that's a good one.
I'm paying that nigga. He need me.
Oh,
Oh.
does he?
I mean, that's only one customer, Lauren.
Yo.
Customer. You're not the best.
What if you like roll out the carpet for him and shit?
He's like, well, there's better heads out there I can cut.
All right, you want to go to the next barber next?
He'd be like, get the fuck out of my chair.
Yo, shout
Y'all
out to
think,
barbers. Like, I feel like barbers don't get their just due. Like, I
Nah,
love my
they
barbers,
don't.
man.
I mean, yo, you know what? I'm gonna say yes to that, but at the same time, yo, fuck certain other barbers, man, because some barbers don't give a fuck and they treat you like a goddamn number. They don't give you the care. You know, they think about all the other heads in the seat. I mean, I get it, but it's like, yo, I set an appointment.
Yo,
you a word.
You know what I'm saying? That appointment,
you
motherfucker.
providing a service, man.
Give me my slotted time.
I'm thinking though, like,
Don't rush me.
yo, dead ass. You know, I'm thinking like, yo, sometimes the barber get upset if he dealing with a head that got a lot of lumps in it.
Mm.
You gotta fucking make an adjustment. But
Yeah,
the dependency
can't
thing,
lie, I
man, I
cheated.
think it's
Oh,
You
go ahead, go
cheated?
ahead, go ahead.
You said you cheated on your barber?
Yeah, I cheated on my barber recently, but I don't know, man. I went to this Dominican dude because I was like in a rush and I didn't have time to schedule an appointment with my regular
The
barber.
worst thing you could do.
yo,
How did the haircut come out?
ass.
Worst thing.
Yo, this nigga gave me the works. Like he
Wait,
was
karma,
to give me
nigga.
the massage. That nigga's offering me coffee, water. You need.
hold on a
I'm
second. So he was
damn,
good?
my barber don't do this shit.
Oh shit.
He treat you nice?
Yo, OD nice.
I thought you were gonna go the other way with the
Yo,
story
dead
because I
ass.
know anytime I step outside,
How did the cut come out, bro?
Yo,
there you
where,
go.
right?
Oh, yeah, the cut was
That's what I
fine.
want.
So as y'all know, I got the baldy. I got the milk dud now. So it's like easy. I got the milk dud. But yo, all he really had to do was just cut all my shit off and then line me up, bro. It was crisp. It was clean.
wow, and he treats you right,
Yeah, bro.
and he
I threw
took
that
you out to
nigga,
dinner.
yo, I threw that nigga $50. That's how good that shit was.
How
Yo.
much did a cut cost though? Like 40?
20.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
And this was when you had the
Wow.
you had the baldy now, right? You had the baldy when
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
that done.
Would you? No, I mean, I had like a light Caesar, so he had to like put in some work to get it off. But pause. But yeah,
Light work. Damn. So he gave you a massage. He put the hot towel on
I'm
your
about to
head
say
They
that.
gave him
Ow.
coffee.
and coffee. You drink coffee, Lauren?
yo, This nigga cleaned my nose hairs and he got like the ingrown hairs out of my skin type shit.
Oh
Nigga,
shit.
did he fucking trim your sack?
Ingrown hairs type beat.
Yo, some barbers automatically charge $50 for that kind of service.
Yo, dead ass.
That's
He
what
was
I'm
trying
saying.
to pull
That's
you in.
Yo, word.
He's
I
like,
had
yo,
to tip him good. Like that nigga blessed me, man.
that's hot.
Did that nigga give you a landing strip, nigga?
Get your bikini line.
Yo.
That's fire. I thought you seriously were gonna go the other way with that story. I thought you were gonna be
Same
like,
here.
if he fucked my hair
Yo,
up.
word.
Because anytime somebody say, yo, I stepped, away from my normal barber, it's just a horror story. Like they just like, yo, they didn't know what the fuck I wanted, and they just my hairline, they didn't get it right. Some crazy shit. So kudos to that Dominican fella.
Oh, for real.
Make sure you go back to him, nigga.
You speak no, ain't that nigga like, thank you. I was like, got you, bro.
You need to trade off, man. Get rid of the other guy and get this dude.
Yo, word. Woke up in there like, yo, you ain't serving no coffee, bro.
Where the coffee
You
at?
got no coffee and no hot towels in it, man.
Coffee, yeah.
Fucking sit in his seat when he on lunch. Nigga. I'm 50-50 on Independence Day.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. You gotta. There is certain situations where you're gonna need another person. Your significant other, rather. So, I'm 50-50 with it.
Yeah, same here. I feel you on that, bro.
Yeah.
So
I agree. Yeah, man.
I got 2 more, man.
No, you don't.
All right, I got 8 more.
Mm.
So, the next one is problem solving.
Oh, I like that. So you're speaking on like, is somebody like good at troubleshooting stuff, or they want to troubleshoot stuff, right? Or are you a troubleshooter rather?
Are you for it? Like, is it something that's is that priority in your relationship that you?
Quick question, like problem solving. Is it like that the woman that you go out to dinner with and you're afraid to tell like, oh, they messed up on my meal, and she's like, excuse me, waiter, like my kind of problem solver.
Yo, I definitely, for me, I fuck with that.
That's my problem solver.
I fuck
right
with that.
there. I like that.
Because the thing is, like, for me, like, man. I'm sorry, I'm going a little out of turn, fellas. I'm sorry, but like, yo,
Go ahead, bro.
if she like gets to that point, I feel like I didn't do my due diligence, because I'm automatically in that fucking waiter's face, and yo, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Yo, send that back.
Ooh, what is this?
So if she on the same page with that, I'm like, yo, we riding, because I like a problem solver, like somebody who is a troubleshooting fucking, who sees an issue and is like, yo, how can we get get to this? So get to the root of this. Because I'm like that.
Right. That'd be funny as hell. Y'all just racing to try to fucking
We
to the fucking waiter.
both sitting there barking like, yo, because we do it now. Like in my current relationship, like we go to Chili's and we check our food. Like if we order to go pick it up, we check immediately, because we be like, yo, we're not, because what's the worst fucking, one of the worst things is like you get home and you find out that fucking well done burger that you ordered is fucking medium rare, because these dickheads can't take an order. You know what I mean? Write shit down. Simple.
Whoa.
Yo, why do they always do that though, man? It seems like they always making shit medium rare instead of well done.
Because they're retarded.
Nah,
That's
Probably
like a common thing.
trying to rush stuff off the line, especially if it's busy.
Right.
So like, bottom line, me and my woman, we just like we on it.
Copy.
So
that
Bonnie and Clyde.
high priority type of thing.
high priority.
Copy.
nah, Sean, wait, hold on.
Speak on it.
You get your stuff well done, bro.
Yeah.
We gotta have.
Hold up, you said you did want it well done?
No, I said I do get it well done.
Oh, okay.
And I said they give me medium rare or some shit like that, or fucking rare.
Oh, this nigga long, man.
They helping you out, bro.
Yo, Lauren, mind your business.
Nah, you right. Everybody
This is-
likes what like you
There's
right.
grown folk talking over here.
Yeah.
This nigga's a liking.
Go to the kitty table. Like you like your fucking meat bloody, nigga?
Bro, when you get it well done, you're cooking out all the flavor, bro.
You like tapeworms? You gonna get one.
Ain't no nigga, what? Nah, you wildin', bro. I'm gonna tell you like this, man.
You
the
wild.
next time you come down to Long Island, I'm gonna bring
Yo.
you to this steakhouse,
Yeah,
and
I'm
we're
getting
gonna
Yeah, get it well done. Don't trust this nigga, bro. Don't
nah. We're gonna do a taste test of a well
Alright.
done versus a medium, and I guarantee you,
Oh, I'll
you
do
switch.
that, bro. I already had. I know the difference. I've tasted it.
You still like well done?
Yeah. Well done is fire
Word?
for me. For
And
me,
how you eat your steak, bro?
because there's a
Right.
difference between somebody cooking it like fucking like beyond like so like if I get it well done, like if somebody cooking it to the point where it's fucking dry and not juicy anymore,
Charred and shit.
then that's wrong.
Yeah, right.
You know, the thing is, like, you can cook it well done and it still be juicy. Same thing with steak. You know, it doesn't have to be fucking dry. I don't know what you had, Lauren, but it's like you can get it. You know, you just got to go to the right places.
I usually get mine medium or medium rare.
Okay, that's great for you. I'm happy. that
Let's
you
just
get it.
let's just say we could tell Lauren don't put the white towel down.
Yo, seriously, you gotta put the towel down, man. You're gonna ruin the bed sheets.
Yo, y'all wild.
Just put the
Oh,
towel down.
Next.
Dom, I think it's on you.
Yeah, my bad. I went out of turn. So
Nah, I'm so
but-
How
you like your steak?
Shout out,
That ass.
shout out to Lauren. Yo, listen. Yeah, bro, medium rare, or even I'll even go medium well done. But it can't just be well done. I could see with maybe a burger. I like well done and medium well done, but my steak has to be medium rare, man. Like it just tastes better, it's juicier. Yeah, bro.
Yo, salute, man. Salute.
Like that's an experience right there.
Sean don't give
Sean
a
is
fuck.
like, don't fucking take worms.
Oh yeah, yo,
I
you're
don't give a
entitled to your
fuck.
opinion. You're entitled to your opinion.
Yo, that nigga said moving on.
We just gotta watch out, the
I don't
make
know how we
sure.
got the food. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think that's my fault. My bad, y'all.
oh no,
Nah, you good.
what was the thing?
Oh, it's problem solving.
Problem solved. That's what it was. I was like, what the?
Then I brought up the waitress.
Oh,
Next thing you know, we was talking about steak.
Yeah, steak and vampires and shit.
All right, as long as she's not out of pocket and trying to start some bullshit,
like get you in a fight.
Yeah, exactly. Like, learn to choose to pick your battles. Like, maybe let's say she doesn't like the way your approach is, but that's a different type of chick. I can't imagine who would try to belittle your manhood when you're already trying to de-escalate a situation. I have this ratchet chick in my mind that I dealt with, so so that's what I'm thinking. Like as long as she's not trying to get me fucked up, then that's and she knows how to problem solve in a sense of correcting something. That's cool.
Lauren.
On the real, I feel like I'm the problem solver, so that's not really a problem for me. I don't really look for that in a relationship. At the same time, though, I do find it attractive when a chick just knows how to hold it down.
Right.
So I mean, I'll give an example. Yesterday, I'm gonna be a hypocrite. Yo, I ordered some food from the restaurant.
What was it? Well done, nigga.
Nah, it was a chicken. It was some chicken. And that shit was just ass. But it was more of they got my order wrong, and I ordered the pork. It was ramen.
That's way off.
So I was like, yo, do I send this back? But I know like this is just a real fact. Niggas will spit in your food, and I never want to risk that shit. So I'm like, I'm gonna eat this shit.
So you ate it?
So I kind of ate it. I couldn't. This shit was. I'll say it like this. It didn't taste bad. It was
Is it
just
dry?
so bland that I was basically eating water. It tasted like nothing.
Oh, damn.
You see any little white bubbly stuff in there?
Nah.
Were they pre-spitting your chicken?
Yo, I'll be sick. Like that's one thing. Like I would hate that if I found out somebody spit my food. Like somebody gotta die. That's mad disrespectful.
Mad disrespectful.
I mean, it's just juice.
Yeah, all right, nigga.
You said you like your steak juicy.
This shit look dry. Dead ass.
Yo, chill. But
They trying to help you.
yeah,
They
problem
trying to help you.
We know Lauren.
It isn't it isn't high up in my book, but if she is, then it's a plus, I guess.
So like on the flip side, like are you like is it a turn off if your woman is submissive? Like if she's just like letting shit go and like letting people like, get the best of her?
Um
Is that a turn off?
I would say a little bit, but at the same time, so I can say my relationship right now, my girl was very submissive and she would just let shit fly with like people, and I'm like, nigga, no, like stick up for yourself. So now, with how I rubbed off on her, she now sticks up for herself. But in the beginning, it definitely was a turn off.
Shout out to her, man.
Where
So what if she came to you all the time with a problem? Like what if she was like, I like getting in problems. So since he's a problem solver, I'm gonna go to him every time.
nah, you gotta figure it out.
Figure it out.
She's like,
Figure
I
it
like
out.
to start shit with people and see Lauren fight them.
That's toxic, man. And
Nah, I
there's
would
plenty of those
never.
women out here.
I
You
would
wouldn't fight?
never.
You wouldn't fight for your woman?
If she was doing dumb shit like that, hell no. I
Or
would know. She need to get that ass whooped so she get her she learn her lesson.
what if it was a dude though? Like a dude, she stepped to a dude, be like, "Yo, you a punk ass bitch, and my man will fuck you up."
Word, look at it.
And you standing right there looking cute.
I would shake that man's hand and be like, yo, she high, my fault, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just carry her out, right? Carry her
And
out of the
I,
club.
and I just carry her out. My fault, cousin. What you drinking? I'm buying.
Damn.
Damn.
Yo, that's a problem solver right there. I
Yo,
like that.
seriously.
You
Word.
diffuse the
I'm not trying to
situation.
fight a rant. This is my thing. Like, being that I had my short stint with my grandfather died. I was trying to fight everybody in the street. But now being an adult and I have shit to lose, you don't know who somebody knows. So you out here whooping this nigga ass, go home. He has somebody follow you. You ain't even know it. Now he's shooting up your crib. Like I'm being very extreme, but you don't know who somebody knows, and or you don't know if, for example, let's say my girl were to do that. I whoop this nigga ass. I got a job interview tomorrow. That same nigga is the one I'm going to get hired. Like he about to hire me. Like, bro,
Damn.
fucked up.
That's a small world.
Your word.
Oh, you was that nigga that gave me hands last night, right? But yeah,
You
like
want a
I'm down
job.
with that. And it's like that's mad drama. Like
Nah,
I don't
what if
like
he give
this
you?
one thing.
We are about to say
Go ahead, say it.
what if he whoop your ass?
Oh, then I'm breaking up with her. It's her fault.
You think he would hire you after he whooped your ass?
I don't know. I don't even know if I want to work there. My pride would be so hurt.
Like if you saw him and he's reaching out to shake your hand and you got like the busted lip with a band-aid on your forehead, you would just turn around and be like, nah, I ain't even gonna apply. Fuck this.
I'm out, man. I'm out.
Damn, you pussy.
What if he didn't hire you for the position that you went for, nigga? He just handed you a mop.
Your word.
Fuck.
Wow.
You get this, nigga.
We out of desk jobs, but we got this damn janitor job for you.
Wow. Yeah, nah, that's mad.
Word.
Man, I love you, Lauren.
I love you too,
Problem
man.
solving is pretty up there, man. Because sometimes I know I can speak for myself. I'm not in my right mind all of the time. So sometimes they may have to take over the mantle, and come up with something because my head is so cloudy and whatnot. So it's pretty up there, pretty much up there.
Yeah. It's I look at it as a plus. It's a plus. I wouldn't put it up there with trust and compromise,
Yeah.
but it's definitely like icing on the cake there.
Copy.
Are you like a problem solver though? Like, do you feel like you are?
No, I don't think I am. Like going by the situation that I had stated earlier, no.
Okay.
No, I would probably eat my bland chicken, Lauren.
No, I
I probably would eat my bland chicken.
It's weird.
Damn.
Me too. I ain't even gonna lie. My coffee been getting fucked up lately. I just been drinking it.
Yo, bro, same here. Duncan's been messing my coffee up every day. Duncan.
Damn, Duncan, what are you doing my fellas
Yo.
like this, man? You're
And
the
then
boss.
I will say it was a white girl on there, and she told me facts.
Damn, she said, here's your coffee, facts.
Coffee nigga facts.
I made it just the way you wanted, facts. Like that.
Word. Shit. Yo.
That's
All
funny.
right, and yo, this is the last one, man. Sexual violence.
What?
So
Wow.
context: one dating partner pressures. Oh,
Impressive. Light skinned boyfriend.
oh, shit. One dating partner pressures or forces the other into sexual activity against his or her will or without consent.
No, that's rape.
Lauren.
That's right.
That's rape.
It's rape, nigga.
That's yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Lauren, are you a rapist?
That ass, like, what the fuck, bro? Nigga Lemire the
How
fanatic,
important
bro.
is it for you to be a rapist?
Yo, but nah, I do see what he's saying though, because there's sometimes like where a girl will just not be in the mood. Like I've heard stories of this, and the guy was just like so adamant. She was just like, "Oh my god, fuck it, whatever," and she really didn't want to do it. But that's like, I don't know, bro. You got a different one? That's kind of extreme.
I'm just saying, you seen a nigga walk up to a girl one time and she ain't want to suck him. So what he did was she was laying in the bed, she tired from a long day of work. He unzipped his pants, the nigga and just lay his meat on her face.
Terrible.
So do
That's-
something
You
with
kind of don't got no choice.
It's always a choice. Oh my god.
I'm gonna stay out of this one.
Damn, Lauren.
I'm pussy. It's like nah. I mean, but then you gotta think of it vice versa. If a girl's like mad horny and she trying to fuck you, really just trying to go to bed.
Is it just
Yo,
persuasion?
that happened to me before. And she
Shit is
did not,
annoying.
she didn't take advantage of me, but she was pissed and she did not
Yup.
believe that I was saying no. Niggas ain't supposed to not want sex.
Yo, word.
Damn,
Seriously.
that's interesting.
That stereotype.
That's interesting.
So I guess I'll say, obviously.
Oh, rape is bad.
Definitely.
That's
Well,
what he
Rape is
says.
bad.
Right.
It's to rape.
Word.
What you want? Oh, all right. Anger control. I'll make that the last one then. Anger control. Sometimes, you should be able to express it. And sometimes, you may have passion behind it. You know what I'm saying? What you're trying to say and what you're trying to get off. I guess it depends on how you say it.
Yeah, it comes down to how you
Right.
say it, how it's delivered and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So
Conveying is very important. So are we talking about like for a partner or us?
it'll be for like the partner. And I think it's for both though.
You want to
Yeah,
do
both.
Yeah,
Just
fuck
do
it.
both.
Do both.
Or ask someone that had anger issues and tamed it and still working on it. I mean, well, you have to control yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have people that will get emotional and utter shit, and they say, someone can forgive you, but you can't forget what someone has said. And I've been on both sides, both ends of the spectrum, where I've said some shit that I've regretted, except to my son's mom. And then there's things that someone has said to me in the moment where when I was dealing with these different women, I saw mirror images of my personality, but it still was hurtful. And I'll even say, and I told my girlfriend because she knows about her. Unfortunately, she had to see her as she was training her, for what we do now. And she still tried to hit me up. And out of nowhere, there's no like, I'm sorry, any of this shit. Hey, how are you doing? And so I showed her the text. I said, look at this generic fucking gay ass text. Like, hey, how are you doing? Like, I should have, like if I was single, reply, oh, you want to suck my dick? You want me to put my dick in you? Like, why are you hitting me up?
Word.
You know what I mean? So I learned valuable lessons with that whole thing. Even Lemire, when you were saying in the beginning of this podcast, how there's learning lessons in that. And I learned a lot with that because I didn't have a filter. And if I felt I was being wronged or disrespected, now I wouldn't go for the jug. I wouldn't say, "Oh, that's why your significant, that's why your mom passed," shit like that.
right,
But I
Damn.
would, I would never do that, even to my son's mother. But I would watch how you move, and I don't want to make it a horoscope thing because that's people do that. But I think Sean would agree that's how us Scorpios move until we let it out. We'll watch you for a while, and you're thinking like, oh, either shit is okay or I'm pulling something over his or her head, and we're smiling, going along with it. But we're like, nope, I want to see where's the integrity. And right now, you're showing me along the way you have no integrity, and I learned not to do that because that's childish. Um, but no, you got to learn how to filter yourself, keep your emotions in check. Uh, Repeat that shit to yourself before you say it to them and say, yo, would I like if he or she would say that to me? How would I respond?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and more times than not, you will look at them and say, oh no, I'm cutting you out of my life. Like, that's how you think of me? Like, I confided something into you. You're going to spit it back in my face, basically. And obviously that's like the detriment to the death knell in a relationship if you have no respect and can't check your anger, or you start foaming at the mouth, and now you have someone looking to kick your ass and people that you love. It is a myriad of things that come from not controlling your anger.
Boom.
Who's bombs for that?
Mm.
Yo, and facts on that Scorpio shit. I'm mad childish.
Yo, Duff.
Hey yo. So I had slight anger issues too that an ex had to deal with. Again, grandfather died. I took it really bad. Um, Looking back, I definitely regret almost, I'll say 75% of the bad things I said to her. But at the same time, me and her were like oil and water, so it wasn't gonna work out anyway. But I feel bad she just had to deal with like my anger issues at that point in time. So it's definitely something you gotta take in consideration. You just gotta, I mean, I hate to sound corny, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Who said that, Lauren?
Who said that though? What group?
Yeah, what group said that?
I forgot.
Oh,
Was
you're
it-
fucking
Was it
terrible.
Rakim?
Who?
Rakim?
Wait, what?
I don't think that was Rakim. I think it was
Nah.
a group.
Try again, Lauren.
What group was
Nah,
it?
I quit. I lost.
Was that not Ice Cube?
Was it? Oh shit! Is it Ice Cube?
Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Well,
Yeah, who is that?
all right. What is
Yeah.
it with that?
No, it's Ice Cube. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
I owe LJ
I was
100.
making notes.
So yeah, I'm gonna say, that's I think that's also like a work in progress thing. You know, some people are passionate behind some of the things that they stand firm on. You know what I'm saying? I think that depends though. So if it's something that you're passionate about, anger is gonna obviously come out of that. But if it's some like little shit and you just constantly yelling and constantly trying, I guess get back at somebody in a way where it could be violent. I think that that's low on the totem pole where you could basically do without that. So that's a negative.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with you though. I've been trying to work on that. I don't think I have anger issues, but there is times where it can linger on.
Yeah.
Maybe coming home from work and just needing my personal space for a little bit. Let me recuperate from what the hell I was just dealing with the past 8 hours. But yeah, nothing else to add on to that.
So you like hold grudges or no? Like it just takes you a while to get over stuff.
Depends on the situation.
Oh, okay.
Depends on the situation, and it's not. I don't even like hold grudges like negatively. Like maybe I need to get away from you for a little bit. But yeah.
Okay. I hate everybody. No. Nah. Yeah. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Yeah. Get a hold of your fucking, get your goddamn anger under control.
Yo, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I mean, definitely something I'm fucking, working on.
But that was it of those questions, niggas. Ladies and niggas.
I did want to say, like, relationship wise, don't, because I feel like, and it's sad to say, I feel like social media really has a lot of ties to how people think. Don't be looking at that shit, bro. Your relationship is your relationship. Don't try to emulate. I see people saying, "Oh, goals, nigga, make your own goals, bro."
Plain and simple.
Facts, because those are just pictures at the end of the damn day.
That's what I'm
Pictures.
saying.
We don't know what the hell going on behind those pictures.
There are mad people who I've met in real life that look happy on the gram, but they argue every fucking day, bro. Like you don't want those are not your goals. And even so, going with like money, there's been, I mean, I'm blessed to say this now. There's been people I've met, like influencers, They are broke in real life, my niggas. Do not believe these pictures, bro. I'm telling you, do not believe it. So don't listen to social media. Do what the fuck you want.
What if I want to be on social media? So,
Can I? I'm gonna piggyback off that right quick.
Alright.
You know, just to say, man. You know, love is one thing, but you know, you gotta like the motherfucker you living with,
Right.
and you in love with.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
I like that.
yeah, and like what
Facts.
Lauren said, you know, you and your partner are the, you know, creators of your relationship, man. So anything and everything goes, you know, with the understanding that you both have with one another. So
Which is another one of the. I thought you would have had one of these qualities on your notes, but communication, heavy
Absolutely.
communication.
Mm.
nah, 100%, man. That shit is.
You want to go around again?
I mean,
Nah,
With
just
the-
we ain't gotta go around. I'm just saying, just like throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Like communication is definitely key.
Okay.
Like
right.
you know, and a part of communication is how you communicate as well. Like which goes along with the arguing and being angry all the damn time.
100%.
If you got some shit to get off your chest, go at it with a level head.
Right. Yep. And you gotta. Sometimes you might have to dumb it down a little bit, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, sometimes, but you know, it should. I don't think it should stay like that. But you know, because you obviously are trying to teach your, you know, your counterpart. So you know, you teach them to start to understand if you explain things that aren't so in layman's terms, so to speak. So, you know, I'm just that's about it.
Cool, man.
But eat.
I like it. All
I
right.
think people's idea of what settling is,
Mm.
and that's really misconstrued. I think with us guys, you know, maybe younger guys, but I hear older guys say dumb shit still. And depending on how good or how the popularity of a supposed good looking woman is, if you go for anything less than that, that's settling. And it's like, it's really the opposite. If you're only going based on someone's looks and tolerating certain things, you're settling your self worth. And that's not really spoken about. And it probably won't be. Um, but I think that's a key component that, you know, you have people that have dope personalities, man, that overrides the way they look. You know, they have to be still attractive, at least to you. But
Right.
they may have all these awesome qualities, man, and they're backing you. They're funny. They're selfless, you know, and you still have people out here, yo, I bag tens. And it's like, you know, for your little ego, okay, but what does that even do? Like for
Facts.
you, like a real, and I don't want to like celebrate it, but a real player that, you know, and maybe Lauren, you being in the club circuit, you know, you would know most definitely. You know, real players, they know how to move just like real G's. You don't talk about your shit.
Facts.
And you're silent because you know how you move. So someone which like gets some like bothers me over here, I get a lot of attention, but people think always, oh, I see how you playing this. You don't pay attention to women, so that makes them pay attention to you. I said, well, I know that, but that's not how I am. I said, yo, I don't give away free attention to no one. Like, and that's your problem because you're pussy hounding. You don't
Mm.
value yourself. I'm over here making money for myself and my kid, man. So the last thing I'm thinking about is getting laid, being in a relationship or not. You know, I won't cheat, but that's still there because I still get this attention. But you know, I just see so many guys and women also who settle for bullshit. And you know your worth. That's what I want to say. Know your self worth, man, and stop settling for what this world says is beautiful or what it should be. Deal with someone that chooses you and that fucks with you and has these awesome qualities. Fuck the good looking part, how they dress, all that bullshit. It don't mean anything.
100%, man.
Finn, that's it. Goodbye. It's like, that
Yeah.
was that real talk. That's real talk, bro.
I even say, I don't know, there's a guy who's a radio personality and he has his own show and it's good, surprisingly. But so for our community, he's talking about um monogamy and promiscuity and shit. And there's a woman who's married and she's a YouTube personality and she's a beauty, she is bad, like gorgeous. But So she has an open marriage, and she said it works for her and her husband. She says she feels like she's closing off, these other aspects of fulfillment, and part of that is sexual fulfillment. And she feels she'll be happier having these different avenues to be sexually fulfilled. So then this guy, he's joking, saying, "Oh, I feel that promiscuity is equivalent to how good looking someone is," which I believe also to an extent. There's self-respect. But then in the same breath, he's knocking people for having herpes. It's like, well, if you're going to talk about and kind of celebrate promiscuity and fucking, how are you going to knock? That's what comes with being promiscuous and not thinking
Absolutely.
and not using discernment. You know what I mean?
Comes with the
And it's
territory.
like I see, yeah, bro. And I see what our community, it's like that's where we're falling short. No one is saying there's bigger fish. Like, first and foremost, I'll give a shout out to you, Sean, Lemire, and Lauren, or anyone that has a steady relationship and they're holding it down. Because there's more than life than consistently like just seeing how many women you could fuck and and it's like that's like the bane of like black people's existence. They try to put in our supposed culture. That's all it's about, is how many baddies I fuck and I get money. No, man. Like, what is the legacy you're leaving? What are you trying to do? What are we doing as a community? You know what I mean? So anyway, that's my little 2 cents right there.
Yeah, that shit is low hanging fruit, man. To do that, to be able to fix
Yeah,
yourself,
bro.
and to be able to grow with a person is, much more arduous than that. So, appreciate you, man. Appreciate LJ and shit stepping in the building and
Thank you.
definitely giving y'all wisdom and whatnot.
Yes, sir. LJ.
Thank you, brother.
Yes. Oh yeah. So yo, like, share, subscribe this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Give your experiences in the comment section and whatnot. Grab your sack.
Nut sack.
Good shit, y'all.